Dear friends, I welcome you to this short reflection on the power of reconciliation. The holy season of Lent reminds us of the different significant turns Jesus took up towards redemption. We have entered the holy season of Lent, a season that speaks of a love that is eternal, a love that is selfless and all-embracing, a love that builds a bond between the divine and the human, and a love that goes up to the extent of dying to the self purely to save his own. 1 Peter chapter 1 verses 18 and 19 say, "For you know, it was not with the perishable things such as silver or gold that you were redeemed from the empty way of life handed down to you from your ancestors, but with the precious blood of Christ, a lamb without blemish or defect." Friends, our redemption was not made possible with the silver and gold, means to say that not by the power of the things of this world, but by the precious blood of Christ. Before even the foundation of the world, our precious Lord was first crucified in the heart of God. The question is that before such a love, what return can we make to become partakers of this love? The word reconcile in Hebrew means to cover. God's thoughts are covering our everyday life. Even though the power of sin keeps coming back to you every now and then, that evil, that rebellion, God's presence defeats its power daily. Reconciliation means being brought back. It's a removal and destruction of our sinful way of life. The power of sin is made powerless by the blood of Christ. Why? Because our God is holy. The very holy nature of God does not accept sin. Sin, when enters human life, brings violence, pain, and broken relationship. It wipes away the spirit of holiness. But an attitude of reconciliation destroys the power of sin, the control sin has over your life, and allows God to take hold of your life. So, the precious blood shed for our salvation gives us the power to overcome the destructive forces in our lives, friends. Human life is easily drawn to evil powers. The desire to get addicted to destructive elements, our ways of getting things done, the way we make things work, I don't care attitude, our ignorance of God, the satisfaction in the materialism, misuse of power and time, disregard of the oppressed, and our blindness towards the type of life that we live and the type of life that we ought to live. The whole reality is blurred by the ignorance. Friends, sin strips away our identity as Christians. Sin is a sign of disobedience. It ruins, it divides, takes away God's Spirit from you. It's a powerful opposing force that is at work constantly, a force that dishonors the glory of God in our lives. But God focuses on the evil that enters us and keeps destroying it. Reconciliation is God destroying the evil within us. As the evil tendencies keep following us, reconciliation becomes an ongoing process. Let this Lent remind us of the constant love of God. Let us allow His holiness to work with us by removing the destructive powers and tendencies, the garbage that rob us from the saving love of Christ. Amen.